Alright, y'all. So today I wanted to talk about something very important, right? So recently, I don't even know how to start off this video, but recently, if you guys have not seen, and most of my fans probably have seen because most of my fans are also Jiro fans, have seen Jiro's video where he labeled it the truth, right? Now, in that video, he talked about multiple different things, right? On why he stopped live streaming for a while, on why he has gotten demotivated, and why in general he has just kind of like blocked all contacts on social media, right? The only set of people he's really kept on Discord, Roblox, stuff like that, are people who he's very close with, and some of his close friends for over at least 2-3 years, is what I can say. Right. So with that, he started talking about basically why he's gotten demotivated, right? And why he stopped streaming. Right? Now, obviously, I'm not going to go over everything he said because that would just be a waste of a video, right? And y'all can see that on his video. I'll leave the link to it in the description down below. But basically, he talked about why he stopped streaming. One thing I wanted to talk about with this is what that means for, I guess, my channel in general, right? I guess it also kind of affects my channel because for most of the people who show up on my live streams, right? Most people who show up on my gaming videos, right? Most of them are fans of Jiro as well, and most of them came from Jiro, right? Most of them saw me through Jiro because of my role in Jiro's, right? Kind of like path on YouTube, right? So a lot of things I will be talking about will be what's next for me, right? Right, what I have planned for the rest of this, and how does Jiro's departure or temporary departure affect me. So first off, I wanted to say this, right? Jiro's departure is sad, and I've seen it happen before, right? It happened to him once already, right? Where he got demotivated, right? Started getting backlash, right? And maybe he's not the greatest person outside, right? Right? Maybe he isn't the greatest person outside, like he said, but at the same time, we're not gonna put that on him, right? Because many people, no matter what age, right? You could be 5 years old, you could be 17 years old, you could be 10 years old, right? You'll always do something bad in your life, right? There'll always be that one thing where you look back at it and you're like, why did I do this, right? What was the point of this, right? Right, and I think one thing he labeled where he called himself a failure, I think that is wildly incorrect. As, I mean, if you looked at his channel, right, since October, which was half a year ago, he grew his channel up to 3,000 subscribers, which is something that many people can't do, right? And actually, not exactly 3,000, but he's close to 3,000, right? So I think if you look at it from a YouTube perspective, getting 3,000 subs, earning back your previous subs is the first thing. Then getting more subs and surpassing your old channel, I think is what makes him, like, kind of puts him above, right? And another thing is that he has been on YouTube since what, 21? I think he's been on here since 2021, probably before 2021, maybe 2020 as well. But yeah, maybe he's been on here since 2020, and I never knew about that because I was never really with him during that time, right? There are some people I know that have met him since like 2019, right? But that is one thing. The other thing is, I think overall, how this affects me is from this point going forward, right? Although Jero has stopped live streaming currently, right, and although he has kind of disconnected himself a bit because of what he's been, because of because of his actions, right? I'm not. It's not really a stop sign for me, right? Obviously, I'm still putting my foot on the pedal, right? I'm still putting this work in, right? And I'm still making videos for you guys, right? Sometimes when you see me not uploading for a couple days, when you see me not streaming for a couple days, usually it means that I'm working on a video, I'm working on music, or I'm working on something else, right? That's one of those three, right? Right. Now, starting from tomorrow, I'll be going back to my normal schedule, right? This past week has been a little shaky with like different events I'm going to, right? Right. But yeah, I will be getting back onto the schedule, right? Next week, I will have a bit of streams, but it will be streams that I will have no face cam in, right? I won't be having face cam because I am in a whole new setup, right? I'll be in a whole new setup, so I will have no face cam on any of my streams, right? Maybe the videos I will post, maybe they most likely will be pre-recorded videos I have been saving to put on YouTube, right? Tomorrow I'll be releasing some videos, right? One of them will be the pet trimming video I've been trying to get out for quite a while, right? Request by daytime. And then some other videos are, for example, a Roblox game that I've been playing for quite a while. If you've been playing it with me, you know what it is, right? And a lot more. Right, I'll be also covering a lot more reactions. Right, I saw some videos I should react to, right, other than pet trimming I talked about earlier, right, and all that. In terms of streaming, right, I'll be streaming from Wednesday to Sunday, right, all different times because of different events I'm going to, right, so they won't all be on the same time. I might not stream one of those days, depending on how it is, right. On Wednesday, I am planning to do something different, right, a whole different thing, and then I think I'm gonna do viewer chooses games again on either Thursday or Friday, or maybe even sometime later than that, right? Right. So, with all this said, right, many of y'all have been Drill fans coming to me, right, and many of y'all may be new fans that discovered me, right? Right. For example, I know some new fans that have discovered me through streams, right, and have been on my streams for quite a while, right? I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has showed support. I forgot about this, and I should have done a stream on that day, but I didn't. It was about almost a week ago, so it was 6 days ago. On June 9th, it was my 5-year anniversary of making videos, of being on YouTube. If you go back to my oldest video, which I have not deleted yet, right? I used to cover basketball content. And my first ever video covering basketball content was on June 9th, 2020. It has been 5 years since this time, right? And I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up, right? My entire thing has changed, right? Setups have changed, right? Right, I've been in like 5 different setups at this point. Probably 6, because I do remember another one I've been in, right? I've been in so many different setups. I've been in so many different things, right? And I have covered so many different topics on my channel, right? Obviously, from going from basketball content to Bed Wars content to Blox Fruits content to Roblox news content and to music content and then reaction content. It's been such a wild journey for me trying to find a place of what I can do, right? But I want to say thank you to everybody who showed me love, who showed me support through these 5 years, right? No matter if you're still here or not, I guarantee you there's probably only 1 or 2 people who've been on my channel since the day that I've been recording basketball content in a small office room that I had no idea what to do anything on a small little MacBook I had, right? Right, but that's basically what I wanted to cover, right? It's been such a journey, right? That's also another thing I wanted to cover, right? My 5-year journey on YouTube, right? Up next will be more live streams, more videos, right? Throughout this month, throughout July, and throughout August, and then I will decide from August what I want to do going forward. Right, thank you to everybody, right, who watched this entire 9-minute video, and yeah, probably 8 minutes actually. Is it 8 minutes? Yeah, it's 8 minutes, but shout out to everybody who watched this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Peace.